Hey Garrett, happy Monday. On Friday you asked me to talk about myself. My name is Valentina Rabinovich, which I guess even you didn't know until we started talking about this. Everyone calls me V. That's the name I created for myself. What would you rather have, a URL that you have to type that says valentinav.com or valentinarabinovich.com? I think it's self-explanatory. Now you may ask, why do we even need a .com? Who the heck are you? Well, I consider myself an artist in all sorts of media. And if you're an artist, it's a good thing to have a website because then you can show your art. Because you know what, I'm not a great fan of cubicles either, and the job market is only as plentiful as the credits that you have on your own resume. So I lucked out and I was invited to this fancy dinner party the other month. It was the sort of soiree frequented by the likes of Leonardo DiCaprio's parents. Just saying. And I thought, great, I'll sit next to this lady who claims that she is an art dealer and learn more about art. Not so fast, Valentina, not so fast. This woman pretty much told me that the only art she will ever even deem to look at is created by people who went to fine arts MFA programs in art. And wait, fine arts MFA programs? To MFA programs in art. So I promptly told her the story of the homeless man who lives in my neighborhood, who has his own gallery shows, and you can actually see it right here. And then she shut up. I currently do stuff that's not too specific. I just realized that I'm actually a freelancer, which I never thought that I'm actually a freelancer, but I guess that's what it means when you do jobs for $200 here, $400 there, and you never know if you're gonna be paying the rent that month. Speaking of this month I will be assistant directing my first feature film, which sounds like a big deal, but isn't really when you think about assistant directors and what they do, which is making schedules and then making sure everyone just gets done on time and gets fed. I also, just like you, directed a sketch at YouTube Space LA, which is coming out in the next couple months sometime, and I'm editing it right now, just like you probably are. I am also currently looking for full-time work, so if anyone happens to watch this video, give me a call. And as for why I want to collab, pretty much the same reasons that you want to collab. I need someone who's responsible for making sure that I make content and put it out there and get better with myself and my vlogs and just do stuff. And as for why I'd like to collab with you, specifically Garrett Robinson, get ready to be buttered up because here it comes. You write novels. I am currently on my first novel and struggling through, yet you have an entire repertoire. You do 2 podcasts that I know of, and I love podcasts. I even made an entire video about how much I love podcasts. So, obviously. And also, you're really into YouTube, you're really cool, and I am a personal fan of your vlogs, so why not? Also, we're in the same, friend group, and that's it. Anyway, I was gonna write out a list of topics, but it seems like I actually already have a question to ask you. What's your take on what can be constituted as art? Can anything be art given a long enough time to think about it and consideration? And of course, I want you, the viewer, or whatever it is we will call you, the takians, the takers, the talians, to chime in and let me know what you think is art and what can be considered as art. Alright, Garrett, I'll see you on Friday.